This person had many people working against you. For a lot of you, this is a fellow coworker, someone you've worked with for many of months or years, or could even be someone who was above you in a position for somewhere you work or worked in the past. Whoever this is, this person was obsessed with trying to slow down your progress in life because you exude everything that they are not. You could be someone who's incredibly confident, incredibly driven, and more so than that, you could be someone who's a very fast learner. There's something about you that purposely sets this person off. I'm going to hop right into the reading, and as I always say, remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111. Thank you so much for stopping by. But the betrayal runs a lot deeper than you realize, okay? For a lot of you, there was someone that had recommended you for a job or a promotion within your company, within your career, and someone purposely went to extreme lengths to make sure that you never received this promotion. They currently have been celebrating over what they took from you, but what Spirit wants you to know is once you figure out this entirety of the situation, things are about to flip for this person, because this person went extremely far to make sure you didn't receive this position in terms of possibly gossiping about you, lying on you, creating fake scenarios about you, making sure that you are not seen as the person you genuinely were, and trying to put you in the middle of a complete situation of drama that you knew nothing about, that you had no involvement in. And for a lot of you, this was all a made-up story so that this person could either stay in a position ahead of you or take this position ahead of you. So now they feel bad. They will be feeling bad once you watch this message or soon to come, because a lot of you have already stopped communicating with this person. It's almost as if you could tell every time you communicated with this person, they purposely were being two-faced towards you or very passive-aggressive, almost wanting you to react to the negative comments or commentation that they put towards you. So this is that type of coworker or individual that will constantly put you down shadily behind your back or to your face in a very subtle way. So insinuating that the work you do was not enough, insinuating that you were someone who could never be on time, insinuating that you were not someone who works hard. Meanwhile, collective, this is your confirmation for someone. They were the ones behind the scenes setting up the drama and the situations to make sure you came across as whatever they said. So for example, this is the type of person that would purposely ask you to do something and then turn around and say that they never told you to do that. This is the type of person that if you work in an office setting or you have certain things you need to get done, filed, paperwork throughout the day, this is the type of individual who would ask you to do something else to distract you from the work at hand that you were meant to regularly do. If you work in a setting where there's cleaning needed, this is the type of person who would want you to focus on cleaning instead of doing the job and the tasks at hand, so that later on they could go to someone higher up than both of you and say that you did not do what you were meant to do. So this is someone's confirmation today, okay? They would do anyone wrong for the love of monies here. For a lot of you, this is a coworker, someone who you and them both could have been to a point where you were both up for next for a promotion. You were both in the running as the two best people to be promoted. Or for others of you, this is someone who's ahead of you, and by you being promoted, that means they could no longer control you. They talk a lot of mistruths here, so this is someone's confirmation. This person spoke a lot of mistruths about you, collective, and currently could still be if you're working in the same position, and they purposely have been trying to hold you back from growth within a position or a company. And you need to know, this isn't a reading for someone who works on their own, who doesn't have fellow employees. This is for someone who works within a company, an organization, for others of you, a field specifically, where you have coworkers that you see on the daily. You could even have people that are above you, okay? So they talk a lot of mistruths here. This is someone who's been going around to others, gossiping negative things about you, thinking that you'll never find out, trying to hold you back. For some of you, this person's even threatened to try to make you lose your job. Computer technologies here and talking about you low-key to others. So this is a confirmation as to what I was just saying. For a lot of you, this person is the type of person who plays a game of telephone. They will say one gossip thing about you that's untrue, and then by the time it reaches a higher up authority or position, the words spewed about you are so incorrect and so disturbing for some of you, or so wrong and manipulative about your character, about your work, about who you are, that this person sits back with some type of evil grin as if they've completed what they wanted to do. I think the whole reason why this person started targeting you, collective, in the first place was when I picked up the deck, it was the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Devil. For a lot of you, you could be someone who really just minds your own business. You could have minimal work friends, or you could always get along with everyone, but maybe you don't make it your personal mission to like hang out with people outside of the job. And the thing is this person doesn't like that. They want to be the type of fellow coworker that knows all about your business, knows your home life, your married life, your relationship life, what your life was like before working there, what your life is like every day. They want to keep tabs on you, but ultimately it's because they want to be able to talk about you low-key to others. And the fact that you could be someone who really minds your own, you see this person as an untruth teller, okay? You see that they speak a lot of mistruths, because the Queen of Swords in the upright is someone who's honest, kind, and truthful. In the reverse, it's someone who speaks a lot of mistruths. They talk a lot of nonsense. They talk a lot of garbage. This person purposely wants to know your business and your details about your life so that they can talk about you negatively to others and hold you back from this position that someone wanted to offer you. And it was all because they either wanted to retain more hours than you, a higher pay than you, or the ability to able to micromanage you. So computer technology is here. If you work within a computer tech company or anywhere where you have your own devices you're allowed to have on you or on the floor, or for others of you, if you work within an office setting, you could have a computer that you work. They're using some type of computer technology, collective, to monitor you. And for a lot of you, this is like irregular monitoring. This is someone who has made it their mission to either misuse your phone number, your information, your data, your details, to monitor you in a. This person has totally gone out of their way to misuse their authority over you and to monitor you in a very cryptic, selfish type of way. And a lot of people around them do not realize that they're doing this to you. So for example, this could be a coworker that has somehow activated your location, your social medias, spying on you in ways that they should never know that information about you. And for others of you, this is someone who works above you, so they think that they're entitled to that information when in reality they are not. Okay, collective, this is someone who has even possibly paid someone to use computer technology to spy on you, collective. And I'm talking about not when you're at work, but like when you're on your own personal time. And this is where they're coming up with a lot of mistruths about you. So say, for example, you spend a night with your partner, or you're at home and you're to yourself. This is the type of coworker that's telling people you're out on the town, you're going to wild places, you're going to the script club, you're going to the bar, you're out. And you can be someone who's never even been, okay? That kind of energy. This is who that person is. And they are making up things about you in order to hold you back from being promoted into a position. And this message is really clear as day. What Spirit wants you to know, if you resonate, is good karma's on the way to you, because your spirit team sees how this person's purposely tried to be someone vindictive in your life, someone very selfish and self-centered, all because you were the one who was offered this promotion or was about to be recommended for a promotion. You're entering your winning season. So for a lot of you, what you need to know is no matter what this person's done behind the scenes, you're still going to be able to go ahead and land that promotion. You're still going to be able to go ahead and move on up in your position, your company, anything like that, even though this person purposely tried to hold you back, because your spirit team sees that this person had many people working against you, and ultimately they were speaking a lot of mistruths to them in order to have these individuals working against you in the first place. So let me take you back to the main reason why this person targeted you. With the energy and the cards and the messages here, I'm going to pull one more for good clarity. There you go, Ace of Swords. There's something about your intelligence and your mind that hurts this person to their core. For a lot of you, it's almost as if this person felt either rejected by you in love. For some of you, that could be the case. This person could be a fellow coworker who asked you out, or someone who wanted to date you. And for others of you, okay, I see this going two ways. This person could also have been bullied by someone who resembled you growing up. So you could have not even known this person growing up, but you trigger some type of unhealed wound within them that reminds them of someone they grew up with. So I'm going to tap into the first part with this could have been someone who believes you were rejecting them in love, and then I'll tap into the second part. So main energy here with the lovers could be a Gemini that's been doing this to you. Could also be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because Three of Swords represents air energy. But this person specifically feels heartbroken by you with these two cards coming with the lovers and the Three of Swords. So this person could ask you out on a date. Maybe you guys were at a work function together, a gathering, just co-workers going out for a coffee together or a bite to eat after work. Something like this. Or they could have even asked you while you were working, for some of you. And you could have politely rejected this person and said that you were not interested in pursuing any type of connection with them. Or for some of you, you could full-blown be in another relationship, collective. So that is why you had rejected this person. And this person took it in a very toxic manner. This is someone who does not understand the word no. You're really dealing with someone who, when they're told no, it releases some type of anger within them, okay? The devil energy, very toxic behavior. So this person could have lashed out. It could have come very subtly at first. For some of you, I feel as though this is the type of individual who would have subtly attacked you by ignoring you, talking about you to others in front of you, whispering, gossiping, just stuff to make you feel left out, right? Making little jokes about you or making jokes in general and not including you in the conversations. This could be all examples. And for others of you, I really feel like all of these are going to resonate because you rejected someone. This person could have started also being incredibly rude to you. Not saying hello, not acknowledging you, not speaking to you. And if anything, if you need to work with this person in the sense where you need to ask them a question or communicate something, they could have been flat out ignoring you, trying to make you feel less than on purpose because this person wanted you to react because they felt some type of way about you rejecting them. And I feel like for a lot of you, collective, you are someone who's incredibly calm, soft-spoken. You could be someone who also has a lot of experience with people who feel rejected by you. Maybe you've been in a long-term relationship. For others of you, you could be someone that many people find the need to ask out. And you could be someone strictly who don't date people where you work. Okay, that's the best policy, collective. Facts. But a lot of you could resonate with that. You don't date people and intertwine with a working environment. Too close for comfort for you, collective. This is the energy I'm picking up. And this person could have really taken that the wrong way. And like I said, if this is a number of weeks, months, or even years ago, it could have built up so much anger and frustration in them because of the fact that they have not been able to communicate how they felt hurt by you. This is someone who's much rather take it out on you in a negative sense than just communicating the fact that they felt let down or disappointed that you are not interested in them in that type of way, since their feelings could be towards you. And also too, sometimes that energy turns into obsessive behavior. So you could really find the need to stay away from this person, and this person could purposely be making your life extremely difficult at work. And if it came to the point where they were able to take away an opportunity from you or prevent you from receiving something or getting your hours cut or getting you in trouble in some type of way, this person has been celebrating, collective, what you need to know, over being toxic towards you, over preventing your growth in life, collective. This person, okay, if they don't have it yet, they will have a conscience at some point, because people can act angry and inhumane all they want, but at the end of the day, we are all human. And unless you're dealing with an extreme covert narcissist, which some of you may be if they celebrate over this and they don't feel bad, for others of you, their conscience is about to kick in, because at some point, all humans flip a switch where you feel if you've done something wrong. Unless you are an extreme covert narcissist, or for some of you, this person extremely emotionless. Okay, with this energy here, though, this could be who you're dealing with. They will at some point feel regrets for how they purposely tried to hold you back because of the way that you made them feel hurt. Now, this goes another way as well. For others of you, I feel as though you were dealing with someone who felt bullied by someone who could have either had the same name as you growing up, similar hair color, similar features, or something of a similar characteristic that this other person could have had growing up with them that reminded them of you from the moment you first met. For example, you could be someone who's incredibly friendly. You could be someone who everyone's just naturally drawn to. You could be very bubbly, outspoken, happy, very social butterfly. And they could have felt as though they were bullied or put down by someone when they were younger. I'm talking like younger, way before they knew you, collective. That could remind them of you in some type of way. Okay? So this instantly triggered this person into their unhealed trauma. And this is why I always say it's very important to heal trauma, even if you think it's not a big deal to you, because many years later, it will surface and it will come out on people that don't deserve it, right? Hurt people hurt people. And I feel like this is a pure example of this, collective. Whoever this coworker is to you, whether they're your same position or above you, this person could have felt triggered, like you reminded them someone who hurt them emotionally, made them feel sensitive with their words, and they purposely have targeted you since day one of knowing you because of that fact, because you embody a characteristic as well that they do not. Like I said, for some of you, it could be incredibly social, and the fact that maybe this person feels as though they really use if they're in a position of authority, they use their authority to almost like control the way that they felt when they were younger, if that makes sense. So ashamed of what they did to you is here, okay? And they are purely negative. Wanted to slow down your progress. Collective, these messages, wow. Spirit is on point. They're purely negative, it says. Ashamed of what they did to you and wanted to slow down your progress. So this is exactly what it is. This person felt... Also, too, if you were someone who came onto a job and all of a sudden you were getting all the accolades, you were doing really good, you were getting recognition, you were getting bonuses, you were getting promotions, you were getting extra hours, you were getting good reviews from your authorities over you, your bosses. This person felt triggered in some type of way because maybe it took them a long time to get into the position they're in. Or for others of you, if this is someone that is the same position as you, they could have never advanced in their career. Maybe they've been there for many of years. So this has bothered them to see someone else come in so quickly and work their way up. Okay, take it out, resonates. I'm just trying to give you all angles because I feel like for this message is really going to resonate for a lot of you, but it could be for many different reasons. Okay, and for some of you, it could be all the reasons combined, depending on how you resonate. But yeah, this person is starting to realize through you, collective, that you could be someone incredibly positive, and every time they come at you sideways, they are starting to realize that they are being purely negative. Not only towards you, but possibly towards others, towards other coworkers, towards other employees, towards other people, and in general, okay, what the lesson is for you to learn in this situation is even though you feel as though you've been going through it, like this person's really trying to hold back your money, make your money funny, hold you back in life, hold you back from being recognized as the hardworking, authentic person you are. You need to realize that you are the teacher in this situation, collective. You are awakening something within this person spiritually to make them realize that they cannot go around taking out their unhealed trauma on other people. That they need to go within and heal. And this person, okay, if it hasn't happened yet, at some point, I feel as though the resolution to this message is you can expect some type of apology because this person is starting to feel ashamed as for what they did to you. I feel like for a lot of you, this person could have even tried to make you lose a position or, like I said, lose a promotion, okay? And they used some type of unfair advantage they had over you to hold you back. So you could be a dentist or a dental assistant. Earlier, I also saw photographers, so you could work for a photography company. You could work at a hospital. You could be someone who works within a tech company. Wherever you work, collective, just know that this person knows what they did to you was wrong to try and hold you back. And Spirit wants you to know today, if you found this message, you are getting closer to your goal. Because this person had many people working against you. And as well, people are starting to see this person for who they are. Maybe they said something, okay? Like they could have said to someone, like if you lost a position or a promotion you were meant to receive, this person could have started to boast about it, collective. And people instantly were able to see exactly what this person's motives were against you, and it was to hold you back, collective. So you'll get your justices here, and they spend all their free time plotting on you. This is that type of person. Real talk. For a lot of you, this person spends all their free waking moments when you're working together, when you're not, watching you. So you could feel as though this person really micromanages you at your position. And for example, they could be someone who works the same position as you, right? They acted like they own you, and they're literally there getting paid the same amount to do the same job as you are, collective. This person's stalking you. So you need to be wary, because for some of you, this person could have either found out your number, or for example, if you guys have shared schedules that are posted on the wall or on some type of app or some type of emails, okay? This person knows when you go to work and when you leave, and they are watching you, okay? And it's like too close for comfort, because they think the other people don't realize, but they're about to have a huge wake-up call, collective, and it's once you wake up and realize, okay? This person's been spending all their free time plotting on you for many months or years, or even since day one of you working there, collective, for some of you. This could be that type energy too, collective. You could be feminine or masculine. This energy will resonate with whoever. They could think you look better than them, low-key. They could think you have a more attractive partner, or they could think you have it made at your company, your job, right? But this person doesn't know you. They don't know the work you do. They don't know how hardworking you are or your life experience. And I think this is the whole thing where this person underestimated you, collective, because you will get your justice in a situation, because for a lot of you, you're able to see that this person is purely negative, okay? And it's almost as if spirit is trying to remind you that whenever someone lies on you, collective, it will come to the surface. The truth will always come to the surface. And this person lied on you to many people, and it's about to be exposed. Comedians here. So you could be a comedian. This could be a fellow comedian, or this could be someone who works at your company who's a comedian. This is a new chapter in your life, though. You need to realize that. Also, if no one resonates with comedian, you could just be naturally funny, and this person doesn't like that. You tell jokes. Like, you know, people will pick, it's funny, even as an adult, people will pick the lamest thing and reason to not like someone and purposely make their life difficult. Real talk. And whoever this person is, they found a reason not to like you, and they've kept that reason not to like you. Okay, karmic masculines here. So for some of you, it was a masculine. Someone in masculine energy. Paid a lawyer to lie on you is here. Wow. So for some of you, if you felt as though you lost a position, someone could have purposely paid a lawyer to lie on you. Collective. That will come to the surface, okay? It says, I think I'm better than you because I have more money than you. So this is it. For a lot of you, this is someone who had more than you, and they purposely chose to target you because of how inspiring you are, how hardworking you are, or the fact that you had what it takes to make it to their position, and they didn't want to feel as though they were being threatened in their job. Gossiping about you to others behind your back. So that's a double confirmation, since this message came out earlier. For a lot of you, this is the type of person who will smile in your face, but the minute you walk out of that room, they're talking something negatively about you. Oh, did you see what they're wearing today? Did you see their hair? Did you see their makeup? They don't look great, or they aren't the greatest worker. This is that type of negative energy, constantly trying to bring you down. So Friday, you have some type of news incoming. For a lot of you, I feel as though if you're unhappy in a position and you're still currently working there, start looking for a new job. God will align you with something absolutely beautiful if you take the chance on yourself. For a lot of you, rejection is redirection, y'all, and collective. If you're going through this currently at a position and you feel extremely uncomfortable, okay, and you know that purposely behind the scenes people are trying to betray you in some type of way. First of all, if anyone tried to betray you and lie on you to a lawyer on something, that is about to come to the surface. Your name is being cleared, collective, okay? If someone purposely tried to hold you back in some type of way, that is coming to the surface, okay? They never fully appreciated you here, though. So Spirit wants you to know, you know, there's many places and positions that you can go that you will truly be appreciated, that you will truly feel like it's enjoyable to go and do your job, because there's nothing worse than working within a position and feeling as though other people are trying to make it harder for you just to enjoy or get through the day. Everyone's life is literally so hard. And with everything going on in the world, life is hard enough. With the cost of living right now and how much everything's gone up, right? Collective, you could be someone who's needing this job in order to get by, or in order to take care of yourself or your family, right? Or your loved ones. And for someone to purposely try to make you want to not be there, want to give up, or want to quit, or want to lash out, it says a lot more about them, collective, than it ever will you. Now, this leads me to the final part of the reading. For some of you, I feel as though the entire reason why this person has targeted you is because they wanted you to silently quit. They wanted you to feel forced out of this position and to walk away. Okay? And there are many things wrong with that, because people don't realize at the end of the day, like I said, life is hard enough. And someone purposely, could be a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio that did this to you as well. They purposely wanted to make your life absolutely miserable. Could be a Leo or a Scorpio energy here involved. This person purposely wanted to take away the sunshine from your life. Okay? They wanted to make it so you constantly had to restart over with this rebirth card. But what they failed to realize is when this rebirth comes in for you, collective, it is actually your saving grace. This is actually your moment to finally find a company or position that truly appreciates you and truly evaluates you and values you for the genuine, authentic person you are, and not make you feel like you're walking on eggshells every single time you walk into the room. So you're unlocking your true potential. This is what this whole entire situation is doing, okay? They were supposed to deliver you the news is here, so there could be some type of news about a promotion, about a bonus, about something you're meant to receive. Someone has purposely held this news back from you. Collective, they're about to be found out. If you have a company, you work for a position, and someone has purposely been holding back news from you, you're about to have that found out, okay? Someone's about to approach you. Stay away from people who treat you like you're nothing. That's what you need to do at the end of the day. And realize that you are dealing with a narcissist. For a lot of you, this person does not love themselves, and that is why they take it out on other people. It says, know that deep down, I'm sorry for hurting you. See, the only reason I feel like for a lot of you, this person's starting to realize is because you've either woken something spiritually within this person to realize how they targeted you out of no reason, but their own insecurities. And for others of you, they're starting to realize that they targeted you because you either rejected them or reminded them of something from their past that they had yet to heal. Okay? 2 or more people could have worked together to sabotage you, so you need to realize that as well. So you are someone who overworks yourself, so Spirit wants you to recognize that it's not about having to work harder. It's about purposely working in a place or a position or a company that makes you feel appreciated for the work that you do. Because I feel as though for some of you too, this person had you overworking yourself. Like I said earlier about the cleaning example or the organizing example, this person could have you picking up extra hours, doing extra jobs that you weren't even assigned to do or you weren't even being paid to do. And at the end of the day, trying to literally make you feel less than, even after you did a good job at completing all of that. And Spirit wants me to reiterate to someone, if you're still watching this reading by the end of this message, you're doing an amazing job. Do not allow this person to make you feel like you're not. Because whoever this is, collective, this message is coming in so strong, okay, that you are not in the wrong. And this person treated you awful. And they're starting to feel ashamed for what they did to you. So final message, you've been way through more than people realize. And that's what Spirit wants you to remember. Do not allow this to break your spirit, break your beautiful heart, or the fact that you are incredibly passionate about a job or a career. Sometimes it's just about positioning yourself to find people who truly appreciate you in the position that you are in. So realize, okay, I see buying a home at the top of the deck. So for some of you, you could have purposely been trying to save up to get yourself in a better situation. Maybe you have family, okay, you have more than just you to take care of. And this person purposely tried to make your life difficult knowing that. Because this person is someone who knows more about your life, collective, than they should, especially as a coworker and as someone you haven't told this information to. If anyone could ever laugh at causing someone misfortunes in their life, it says a lot about them. That's what Spirit wants to remind you. This person purposely laughed behind the scenes about making your work life difficult, about possibly even turning other coworkers against you, making people turn up their nose to you, okay? So it goes back to that silent quitting. There's a whole thing where companies who purposely want someone to silently quit will go around to other employees, letting them know that they're trying to make you silently quit so that people all turn their back on you. And if you still refuse to quit, they'll start purposely giving you reasons why you're in trouble or why you shouldn't be there anymore. And this is a whole thing going on in the entire world. And what it should be is that this person should have just been honest with you. They could have sat down with you. They should have allowed you to speak your truth, okay? And I feel like if you resonate with this, what you need to know is this person's unlocking your true potential because they're going to open up your mind to the fact that you're a lot more intelligent than they realized, and they purposely tried to hold you back in a very submissive, dominance type of way that literally it kind of coverted some type of control that they never had the right to do in the first place. So fairy spotting, it's time now to go. It said that seeing is believing, but it's the opposite. Believing is seeing. So this goes to you possibly if you're going through this and you're like, I just want to find a better paying job or one that I feel appreciated in. Go ahead and put yourself out there, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this person tried to make you feel insecure as if you couldn't or you didn't have the ability to overcome, but whoever this person is, they purposely, okay, tried to exert some type of control on you, and it's about to be exposed. And for a lot of you, if this person tried to get you let go, sometimes the opposite will happen within a company. If you go ahead and speak your truth and you speak up about the fact that you've been through this before it gets to the point where you feel as though you need to leave, okay, sometimes that person will be dealt with. But for others of you, I see you just wanting to leave and go somewhere where you can truly flourish. And this is what your spirit team wants to promise you will happen. So flourish. The lotus flower tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So exactly, use your knowledge, use your wisdom, and use your experience in this situation to learn from it and not allow people to make you feel as though that they can walk all over you and treat you some type of way. Because I feel as though for a lot of you too, you could be someone who's incredibly kind and you allow people to treat you some type of way until they show you otherwise. And it's almost as if Spirit's saying, make your boundaries clear from the beginning so that no one gets to this point in your life, in your career, or in relationships in general, where they feel as though they can push you to a certain boundary and it's okay. So protections here. You have a major ring of protection around you right now, okay? Spiritual protection all around, because also too, you could be someone who's incredibly spiritual. This could have been something that was also made fun of by this person, or they purposely could have been subtly trying to put you down for your spiritual beliefs, okay? That is highly wrong. And what this person truly failed to realize is your ability to overcome and manifest. Because manifestation's here. So be very honest and clear is what your spirit guides want you to do at this moment in time. And realize what is it that you want to manifest. Write it down and manifest. Because this is you unlocking that true potential. It's like God is saying, you've been through it. He recognizes your pain. He recognizes your struggles. He recognizes how unfair that someone treated you in a situation and continues to act as though you didn't deserve a promotion. You didn't deserve to be respected. And this person at the end of the day, look at, they know you deserve to be happy. This is someone who wanted to hold you back. But at the end of the day, they know that you deserve to be happy. And you know why, collective? Because you never made this person feel like they didn't deserve to be happy. They did that all on their own to you. So Spirit wants you to take a chance and realize whoever this is, like I said, is about to feel extremely bad for the way that they treated you. Because all they did was help you grow into the incredible, beautiful person you are. And for a lot of you, this entire situation, wow, that's it. Final messages, look at that. This person showed their hand too, collective. Purely evils here, okay? They're shocked you figured it out. This person had so many people working against you. It says now they can't believe they were manipulated to work against you. Many people that were lied to about you, collective, are about to wake up to the fact that this person was stalking you, spying on you, monitoring your calls, monitoring your phone, possibly even following you home after shifts, okay? All because they felt rejected by you or they wanted to bully you. You never did anything to this person. And your final messages here, okay, absolutely beautiful. Learning to trust your intuition more. That's what this whole situation was to teach you. And also to teach you to unlock this true potential. A lot of you are playing it small when you're meant to be in a much bigger role in your life, collective. And that's what this redirection was meant to do. So new career opportunity on the way. Better prepare. This is either within the company position you're already working. You're about to get that promotion. They try to stop. And for others of you, you're about to get a whole new career sector in a much better, positive field that's going to make you feel incredibly uplifted as you deserve to feel, because it says time to step up into your calling. So for some of you, you could have been working a minimum wage job, and meanwhile, God has a bigger plan for you. God has such bigger dreams for you. And this whole situation of someone trying to constantly push you down, make you feel small. For some of you, I feel as though this person could have purposely been blocking your text calls, literally could have been making you cry, okay? This could have been that type of individual, collective, and I know everyone will resonate with this. When you have a coworker or a boss that's so rude to you that makes you literally shake and cry and nervous to see them every single day before you go into a shift. Imagine that's the type of person who constantly put you down and you allowed it, collective. Don't ever allow someone to ever make you feel worthless. Because I'll tell you this, never in my life would I ever make another person feel worthless at their job, at their knowing what they're doing. Life is too short and life is hard enough. We should always value each other. We should always uplift each other. And if you ever have criticism to give that's constructive, there is a way to go about it. Not by talking shit to people behind their back and constantly putting them down and making their life miserable. So God is keeping you safe from them. If you feel as though you all of a sudden had to exit a job or you're about to get a new promotion, you're about to move on up, God is keeping you safe from them. And that is your karmic justice, because God has seen this person walk all over you and bully you for a very long time. And a lot of it had to do with them trying to hold back your income. And you need to know that you're about to receive good news, because this entire situation, God wants to bring you in your spiritual justice and your knowing that you never deserved it. And let me tell you, collective, if you feel intimidated or bullied by someone in your career, whether they're the same position as you or higher than you, go out there and look for something new, okay? Because you deserve to not wake up every day feeling as if you're walking into a tornado where someone's going to constantly put you down and subtly take low blows at your personality, at your work characteristics, at your life. You do not deserve to be micromanaged by any single person ever. And anyone who's ever made you feel that way, it's because they're dealing with unhealed trauma that they refuse to resolve, and they're taking it out on other people who do not deserve to be hurt. So God bless you. I really hope this reading could resonate. And at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to shine from within, because your bubbly, beautiful personality and self is what makes the world a better place. And I hope you know that. And I hope you find some peace in this reading. And if you are going through this, drop a comment. Let me know how it resonates. And let me tell you, God bless. God has big things in store for you. And the karma that you're about to get from this, the beautiful, good karma coming your way, you can only thank God for. Bye.